The Hunter. So what are we doing here? Well, we're running in Zoth. So I don't know if this is mid-range or control, ultimately. I guess it's a little bit of both, and I haven't really decided what I want to do with this deck, so it has a lot of one-ofs in here. So for the early game, we were playing stuff like Alley Cat, so we get 2 little kitties, and Fiery Bat, because it's a pretty good one-drop, and Jeweled Macaw, because it's new and it's pretty good, and it gives us pseudo-card draw. And then there's this dude, the 3-2 for 2 that lets us adapt, which is why we have a decent amount of one-drops, because, say, a Fiery Bat that becomes a 2-4 when you adapt it is pretty good for the first couple turns. Grievous Bite, I don't know if I like 2 of these, but I have them. It's anti-aggro, essentially, but I don't know. It's still handy in some spots. Kindly Grandmother, because it's a death rattle, and because it's good. Animal Companion, because we're a hunter. Kill Command, because we're a hunter. 1 Unleash the Hounds. 1 Cult Master, because we're looking to play a lot of early stuff, and or because of the combo it can do with Unleash the Hounds, although we only have 1 of each, so it's going to be a little tough to get this off, but there's some situations where we'll have played a lot of early little minions, especially because of the Alley Cat and stuff like that, where we can get a lot of value out of that. A couple of Hound Masters for the same reason. We're likely to have smaller beasts that we can then boost up. 1 Infested Wolf. I think this was the last card in the deck. It is a death rattle. Meh. 1 Kodo, because it's a 5-drop. Also meh. 1 Tolvir Warden. We do have 6 1-drops in the deck, and we're looking to start with a couple, but hopefully we get value out of this. A Karen, because we're an Inzoth deck. 2 Savannah Highmanes, because we're a hunter, and that's maybe the best card in the game. This is relatively recent. I just pulled this, I don't know, a few packs back. I don't know how good it is. I had this mainly in here just to try it out. But, yeah, it could be certainly interesting as like a lockdown card. You play this out, it's got great stats for 7 mana. And, you know, anything your opponent plays just mashes into it. 2 Call the Wilds, because again, we're trying to play pseudo-control and an Inzoth. Because nothing feels better than bringing back Savannah Highmanes. Now, like a lot of Inzoth decks, most of the time I don't actually play him. He's there so that we have a win condition for games that run late. But a lot of the times, if we're up against either mid-range or aggro decks, we've either won the game by then or died.
I will fight with honor. Let the hunt begin.
But it does feel good to play. This is gross. We don't want any of this, although it's always tempting to keep Savannah Highmane. This is also gross. We do have a decent amount of high-value targets, but again, we have 6 1-drops and I think 8 2-drops in the deck, and we just whiffed on all of them in 7 tries. So this could get gross.
Oops, I broke a diamond.
Okay, that's not the end of the world. It's going to feel gross to hero power on turn 2, though, and maybe turn 3. I would love to see him just hero power, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Do you need a blessing?
Would love a 1-drop. Wow. Wow. I'm glad we had this recorded, though, so now you can see. I'm not even mad. That's amazing. What do you think? Should we just keep hero powering until he dies or we die?
Reporting for duty.
Do you need a blessing?
Oy vey. These are all still like gnats right now, but hey, we got a minion on the board! Wow, cool. We're gonna have a hard time clearing this off.
Put this apple on your head.
Because we're hunters, we don't have a lot of great options.
Reporting for duty.
See if he tries to trade into it or if he just goes face. Can certainly make a case for just going face because I have no answers for it. think we have to think long haul here. Put up something to slow him down? I mean, 0.21 mana cost minions is okay, but we already have a turn 6 play. This is just win more stuff going on right now. Don't necessarily hate the fact that happened, though it brings us perilously lower. Have to give some consideration to killing the Knife Juggler, even if it means having to kill commanded. If we could draw something that's low on the mana curve, that would be it's not terrible. I think we have to go with this in kill command here, even though it sucks. It's not really what we wanted there. It does change things a little bit, I suppose. Hit there. Okay, great. Fine. So we're already looking at 6. What else are we afraid of here? True Silver, not great. Blessing of Kings, not great. Ah, yes, we're going to lose to a deck running Stormpike Commando because our early curve was just that bad. That feels bad. It doesn't matter what this is. We are already dead. But if you're wondering why I'll have our round rank 20, this is why, because even... I mean, this deck isn't necessarily optimized either. I would run it a bit differently with a couple other options, but... Boy. Try and run decks for funsies and look what happens. Okay, I brought 5 on the mana curve.
Versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Let the hunt begin.
Okay, these also kind of suck. Can we do better, please? Okay. Well. Game's like, you want early drops? I'm like, yeah, I do.
I can see.
Awesome. I told you it would work. You didn't believe me, but I told you the whole time. No, we're not going to count that as a second game. Let's try again. Certainly feels like a either play minions of less than 2 or the Murloc one. And it's like, I just need one more for the quest. Let's queue up, play that. Okay, great, bye. We're getting close to that one too. We probably would have beaten it last time if we had any minions that were below 2 mana.
Rexa versus Garrosh.
We certainly wanted to play them.
Let the hunt begin.
Hey. This looks like more of what we're going for. Either 14 or 15 of the cards in this deck, if I'm remembering correctly, are 1 or 2 mana. So in that first game, we essentially had, what, 9 cracks at what was about a 50-50 shot to draw anything on that side of the table. Feels bad, man. Unsurprisingly, it is a taunt warrior. It makes sense, though, because if you craft the legendary, you can piece together other taunts, even if you don't have all the huge ones. Well, the good news is we have a whole bunch of Death Rattle and Zoth already in hand. The bad news is our turns 4 and 5 are looking a little dicey right now.
Out of my jungle!
Yeah. I guess we do this and hope it hits the 1-4 so we can kill it. Cool, I guess. Unclear. I do think that's the best outcome, other than like the 1 damage going to face doesn't do any good. Alright, so we have an answer for Tar Creeper. It's throwing our board at its mouth. Yeah, that's the one. We have no answer for what we play on the board this turn. Hey, okay.
Run away!
It's important to kill it in that order, so that the 1 damage doesn't get wasted on the Tar Creeper. Turn 5 is feeling very gross right now. When he plays the 2-6 with Enrage. It's gonna feel bad. No, that doesn't feel good either. You know what? Yeah. Sure. I don't know. At least the next couple turns are clear. Play the 3-6 with Taunt that summons the 6. Yeah, that's the one. I suck at names, but I know what it is. I have a thing for it. And it's gonna get slammed or some such, but I don't care. That's okay. And then play out the Pit Lord or whatever, the 7 mana 1/11 that becomes a 5/11. That's gonna feel bad. So slam execute, slam slam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the slam. And then whirlwind or some nonsense. Sure. Not really bothered by that. That's a lot to spend to kill a Savannah Highmane, to be honest. Does it change this turn at all? I actually feel like it does.
Come to me, little ones!
Okay. I mean, are we really all that upset if he brawls away a board like this? I don't know if the answer is yes. In fact, let's do that too. Alright, so we've seen a Whirlwind and we've seen a Ravaging Ghoul. So maybe these 1/1s can live?
I'm not ready.
Okay, not shocking. Nope. All the answers are in hand at all times. Well, this could be really bad. Okay, well,
Astonishing.
yeah, I mean, you're the one playing Dirty Rat, so, you know, shouldn't be that astonishing, really. I think we just kind of chillax here and we do this, we do that, we do that, we do this. Now we got them beefy dudes. Would have been nice if he'd pulled the Highmane with the Dirty Rat, but that's okay. Mukla also would have been pretty good. So that is the worst of the outcomes there, but we have Call the Wild on deck. Yeah, but that does not see Divine Shield. My calls have been pretty good this game, huh? Called the Slam, called the Tar Creeper, called the Taunt Dude with 3/6. I think we still do this. Just clear it off as best we can. We want to keep our Highmane pure so that we have some options after a potential brawl. Yeah, that's the one. Brawl. Hey, there he is. A Savannah Highmane. Alright, well, because he had to brawl, he can't activate that this turn, so that's good. Just because it has 9 health. I actually think it presents a problem here. Because he can do the weapon and he can hero power. Well. Goodbye. Now you can still weapon and hero power. Yeah, the dilemma is in what order do you do this? Do you kill the 6-2 and pop out new stuff? Oh, execute. That's cute. And going face. Also cute. Alright, so that's 8, 10. I think we Mukla here. I don't know, that's kind of weird. We do that. We do that. We do this. Now, do we Mukla? Send the body out there? I think we do. I don't know that we're worried about bananas right now. Obviously, you could beef up a taunt then, but he only has 2 turns to live because of hero power.
Sharp gadgets and steel.
Banana, banana. But he can't attack the high main. He has to have it hit with this. And now he's dead. What's the best way to do this? Does it matter? He's going to get the armor. So then we do it like... Am I just weird on this math here? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Just do this. Do that. Oh, it does matter. I should have played it. I see. Yep, that one little 1-1, had he just not attacked into that, would have been the difference. So I did miss lethal. I knew it mattered and I got rushed. Oh, man. Still needs a way to not die, though, and he has 2 cards in hand, so I think we're alright. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. None of this matters. Life is pain. Yeah, you do. All right. Open that pack. No, I haven't bought one yet. Buy the pack, then open the pack. It's about time for another legendary, kids. Give me that pity legendary. That's not a legendary at all. And I had to craft one of these. I only had one. Oh well. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I feel like we have to run this. So we're going to run the Quest Rogue. I've never done it before. I made the deck a long time ago, basically like day 2, because it was super good. And I had almost everything for it. And I haven't played it yet. So we'll learn it together.